Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look here at Pepe, seeing what's going on this weekend here, just giving us a good perspective on the big picture. And what we can see here so far is that we're working within this support range, retesting that resistance level, maybe a cup and handle pattern forming. We're also going to take a look here at Bollinger Bands and Elliott Wave on smaller time frames to identify if this could be a breakout here soon. Also note too, if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor, I really just love teaching people to trade. I hope you can learn something here today. Furthermore, really important you pay attention to this too, because this is a new opportunity for our members here. I released this to our members earlier in the week, and slots are filling up. There's about 100 positions available here, or new users effectively that can benefit from this. So if you live in Canada, Europe, Oceania, US, or UK, you use my link below, you'll get $100 trading bonus, no minimum trading volume or deposit required. Awesome stuff there. Thank you, BingX, for allowing that to happen. And again, the main reason why we like this is because it's an option for our members who were using Bybit and cannot KYC, who were in restricted countries. BingX is perfect for that. So that is one of our newer opportunities. Be sure to check that out, link down below. If you have any questions, comments, etc., whatever you want, let me know. All right, so here's the thing with Pepe. On the 4 hour, we're going to jump to this here in a minute. You know what, let's just start with the one day for starters, because it's really important to work our way down from a larger time frame, right? And if we take a look at the daily, we can see we're still holding above 50 in the RSI. That's positive. That's really great. We love to see that. We can also see a bounce here also off the money flow index, showing that there's more money coming back into this coin. It's a good sign. It's not a tremendous amount, but this is a 14-day lag, so it's going to take the last 14 days of data and factor that in. And I think roughly 14 days ago, we were pretty much right here at the highest point. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. The daily looks, I would say, slightly favorable, but we're still below the 20-day SMA, and we're waiting for the 50 to average itself out because we haven't had 50 trading days in this coin yet. All right, that's roughly where we're at for the daily. So just say a slight win on the daily. For the 4 hour here, this is where things get kind of interesting. This descending trend here that we can see where the price action is working its way down, that is typically concurrent once again with the 50 and the 20-day SMA. You can see those both working right there alongside each other. We're up over the 20 right now, but we're under the 50. Coincidentally, the 50 is right there at the resistance range of about 163. Okay, so again, that's a point of contention, as I mentioned previously. Previous support, support, support. Now it's current resistance, resistance, resistance. Got rejected off that level quite hard right there at 0.236 on Fibonacci at 160 just a couple hours ago. Okay, so what does it all mean? Well, it's more positive than negative, and the main reason why is because even though we're under the 50-day SMA, right, we are still we retested this level multiple times and we finally broke through it. In other words, we're no longer establishing lower highs. Technically we are if you consider this and this, that is technically a lower high, but the bottom line is that we're going to form, or likely to form, a higher low. And that higher low is a first attempt at a breakout from a descending trend. Okay, that's exactly what we always look for. Again, I teach this in my trading academy. If you're curious about what that is, go to cryptocash.tech, you can register. But the bottom line here is that these are things that are extremely important to recognize, and you can see how important it is in the big picture. Now, even though this candle wick didn't quite get to this level here, it is the start of a potential cup and handle pattern. Okay. Now, what we can do is we'll take a look at the hourly here in just a moment. And you'll see some other positive stuff coming here as well with Elliott Wave. So it seems like we've reset to our ABC pattern, or more so our 1, 2, 3, and we're looking for that ABC down. But the simple scenario here is that we're getting rejected off 50 in the RSI. This is really important to recognize. This is concurrent with that resistance level on the price action. So it tells us our average true range is 163, and we're below that level. So if you take a look at the volume profile, you'll be able to see that we have a lot of volume in this range. And that is, it's basically creating somewhat of a resistance level, okay? But we're building a support here, and that build of support really helps us push higher and stronger through that level, okay? We've also got a MACD convergence here as well. While it's not super strong, that is positive. So we can disseminate here, even though we're getting rejected off 50 in the RSI and this level of 163, there's a great chance we're going to retest it and break through it next time. And if so, we should be good to go to essentially start making higher highs and higher lows. So what does that look like on the hourly? Let's just wrap this up here and talk about a couple of quick things here. First thing, so we'll just go ahead and quickly acknowledge the Ichimoku cloud. We are finally back up above the cloud. We haven't been for ages. It's been quite a while here. I mean, technically only 6 days, but it seems like it's been forever, right? Because we've been on this descending trend. Not saying we're just going to shoot to the moon because of this here, but it is more potential than not with the price action continuing the way that it is. So that being said, we can see the price action being where it's at. We're above the cloud. We're conversion lines above the baseline, and the lagging span is free and clear. This does tell us there's stronger potential for the price to leg up from here. All right, speaking of leg up, let's take a look at this here. This is where things get interesting. With Elliott wave, it's really kind of cool here because if you're not familiar with that, it basically takes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern, essentially establishing 3 higher highs and 2 higher lows. So we got our higher high here, higher low, higher high, and it should bounce off 4 and go up to a 5, right? So this does imply that this little wave here, we should see another continuation with a leg up, and that's where that cup and handle will probably happen. Okay, now we do need to redraw out Fibonacci retracement levels for this most recent high to most recent low, and let's just make it real easy for you so we can see everything clear as day. This is exactly where we're at right now, okay? So the price action is bouncing up. We got the 1, 2, 3. It'll come down to pivot off the 0.5 or 0.618 level, and then of course bounce from there to establish a higher high from there. Now higher high should exceed that 163 resistance, okay? So again, these are just little things to kind of pay attention to. Is it absolutely going to bounce off these levels? No, but the likelihood is higher. And the main reason why is because Fibonacci retracement levels have a tendency of happening all the time. I mean, these are probably, if I could use one trading tool for the rest of my life, it would be the Fibonacci retracement. Just because they're so consistent, helps you predict and project a lot of things, and it's pretty awesome. So my speculation is that we could have the bottom could be in here, right there at 155. It bounced off that range and is going higher. It could come down a little bit lower, but just keep in mind if it does, I would say the 155 to 156 is probably the likely lowest point. But it does look like we have enough volume here to continue higher as we see this little extra increase. Even though we're below the moving averages, we are starting to see this increase in volume here, which we haven't seen in some time. That's a positive sign. So again, mostly good here. I think we're in good shape here to be able to see the price action continue higher up and effectively be able to fulfill this cup and handle potential pattern. Okay, so that's my speculation. I think we're going to be able to see the retest there of 163 and break likely through this time frame, just because we have, again, once we break through 50 on the RSI, which is that level right there, we're going to be in good shape. And we have this type of bullish convergence on the RSI too right now, where the RSI is increasing and the price is decreasing. That implies it should break through soon. Okay, it's a lot of cool stuff here. So I think we're in good shape. Thanks again for watching. I hope this made sense and was helpful for you. Obviously, if you want to like, subscribe, and follow, greatly appreciate that. Once our Twitter's back up and running, do the same thing there as well. We had to verify some information there just because there's a lot of scammers out there. So please, let's use this as a learning experience to make sure that we are always safe. Just know we'll never direct message you, myself or my admins. You can feel free to reach out to us directly if you have any questions, but we're never going to try to solicit you or ask you for address information, none of that, okay? So a good learning experience. Either way, thanks so much for joining me here. We'll talk to you soon. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.